Hi, I'm Theresa Buede, and I specialize in workshops that address specific health concerns, such as diabetes, indigestion issues, and cancer survivors and thrivers. And these issues actually all have something very special in common, in that they are all about an imbalance within our body, within our mind, and within our spirit. But we often have to begin with the body. So I provide the education so that you are empowered to make the right changes for your own life and to restore that quality of health and vitality you thought was long past. I am here for you, whether this is in a professional arena, a one-on-one arena, or perhaps a group setting. Let me be your guide and the guide to your group to a thriving and amazing life. Speaking of 30 years ago for me, a lot of these healing modalities were bizarre. And to me.
Yeah, they were too far off the mark.
They were, but what I've come to understand as I myself had to look out of the box.
Right.
Because in that box, there was a limitation, just like there is in any box.
That's right.
And so when I stretched beyond the traditional and enhanced my awareness, it's not being against anything, it's just enhancing that. And that's what I want people to really understand.
That the two go hand in hand.
They do go hand in hand. And
they don't take, if I have a broken arm, I do not want an energy worker.
Right, you want it set.
Exactly. But with that said, physical therapy with energy medicine works fabulous. And like what you're saying, like diabetes with nutritional support.
Yes.
Makes perfect sense.
It does. And that is so powerful. And I love that because the more we can think in terms of bridging the gap, the more everybody at every level can work together for everybody's well-being. And that's what I see myself as, kind of a missionary, you might say, along those lines, to bring everybody together with different modalities and different areas of specialty, so that we can find out for a particular person who comes in front of us who has a particular imbalance, and you go, well, the combination of these factors is what's going to help you restore your quality of life.
Yes. It does take a look at the entire body. And then again, we do need specialists as well. So I think that slowly but surely, the collective consciousness is working its way, and traditional medicine is starting to provide massage therapy, for example, with the physical therapy. They are providing Reiki treatments in the cancer wards.
Oh, yes.
We are definitely moving towards a more connected type of caregiving, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine just shared with me, she's a Reiki practitioner, how she's going to be offering this in the VA hospitals. And, years ago, you just never even heard of anything like that. And so I find this is just, it's like coming home for everybody. That's really how I view it. Who doesn't want to come home? Well, in the healing arts industry, that's what we're offering. People to come home to themselves. And that way it's nothing strange. It's just understanding how the body really works. And it doesn't work it doesn't work at just the physical level. We're energetic beings. And so when we really understand that, and many hospitals throughout the US and of course in other parts of the world, this has been ongoing.
Yes.
And so this really isn't strange.
It's additional.
And there's science behind it now too, which is wonderful.
That does help.
It does. It just shows what was known by many from a long time ago.
Yes, I have to laugh because once you do get that sensibility, that the sense of feeling what your body's trying to tell you, you really can't change your mind again and go with no, I'm just going to ask the doctor. You just can't get back there.
Well, who would want to?
Well, I don't know. If you're one of them, call us. No, not really. What I'd like to do right now is talk about your workshops and your teaching, because I know this is a very personal thing for you.
It is very personal. And again, this is another opportunity through the types of workshops that I do. I incorporate actual education, helping people understand. For example, I recently did a workshop with a professional audience about the digestion issues that many times people who are rushing have. There's stress is a huge factor in so many lives, not only the professional industry, really at every industry, because we are convinced, although it's not true, that the more we do, the more effective we somehow are.
No. That is a very prevalent mindset, though, isn't it?
It is. And by helping bring about what happens when you embrace that mindset physiologically, there's that knowledge part of our brain that is fed, which I understand many people want to understand what's happening within this amazing body we have, but then take it further. And it's the importance of taking it further that I always incorporate, which is that once you understand the knowledge about the physiological part, then how do we correct it? We don't just leave it there. Then I always have some type of meditation in my workshops, because even if you're in the professional realm, who doesn't want to release stress? I mean, everybody wants to release it. They just have to be given permission to do so, and I think that's part of it.
I think a lot of people live their lives so stressed that they don't even really know the difference between different types of stress and what complete relaxation is.
Yes.
And it's on all levels. It's too many things on the mind, too many things on the schedule, not enough nourishment of their body, drinking water, just the simple things.
Oh, yes.
I mean, how many times have I gone through the whole day and realized I haven't even taken enough time to get up and fill my water again? You know?
It's true.
And it's the, well, I hate to say it's the American way, but I think that's changing now, but it has been in the past.
Yes, it has been. And I see myself as really somebody who's at the grassroots level. I think most of us who are in the healing and metaphysical world realize that it is going to take a grassroots understanding and educating one by one, group by group, community by community, to help.
Leading by example,
yes,
like yourself.
We have to lead by example. I mean, how can we be authentic if we don't?
And that's part of your mission statement in facilitating the Healing Expo.
It is.
That's what brought you to, I mean, we're coming full circle now.
I love that.
Yeah. That's January 19th and 20th, 2013, your fabulous event.
Well, I can't say enough good things about the Metaphysical and Healing Expo. It really is for everybody, because it's an opportunity to see how all of humanity can come together in the greater Houston area and understand what different modalities complement whatever else you're doing. Again, it's not about divisiveness, it's about inclusion.
It's like a resource.
It is. It's a resource of possibilities for whatever helps a person be their best self that they may not have realized. And it comes together all together. This is fabulous.
It is.
And to start out 2013 this way, for a life-changing, we're not talking about that 1 or 2 month exercise program.
Oh,
we're talking.
Absolutely.
We are talking about somebody who wants to change their lives permanently in the right way, and that's what we're offering.
it's inspirational, it's transformational.
Yes.
And it's your baby.
It is my baby, and join me in that wonderful celebration, not just about the greater Houston community of wellness, but your own life. You're worth it.
Yes, absolutely. That's the Houston Metaphysical and Healing Expo that Teresa is the director of. It's just fabulous. So on your meditations, let's just speak briefly about the guided meditations that you put together.
Sure.
Do you write these yourself?
Yes, I do.
And you choose the music?
Yes, I do.
And do you do guided meditations individually, like create one?
Yes, because depending again on the individuals that I'm working with, this is again with after having visited with somebody with their particular background. Really, I view all of humanity as snowflakes. We're all connected, but we're all so special and unique. And we come together in this beautiful pool of what we call humanity. And by making something unique and special for each individual, it gives them an opportunity to really enhance what they are all about and where they need the most help.
That's beautiful. I bet your meditations are just as beautiful. I have not heard one, but I would love to.
All right.
Yes, that would be great. Once again, I want to tell all of our listeners and viewers we're coming to you live today on locallivehouston.com. I'm Teresa Maron, and this is my special guest, Theresa Buede.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
It's a
for
joy to be
joining me
here.
on Gems of Wisdom today, Teresa.
You're so welcome.
Is there something that you would like to leave our listeners with as a thought for the day?
My thought for the day is whatever direction you go in your life, remember that self-love begins with yourself, and care enough about yourself to find what it is that's out of balance and find how to get it back in balance, whether it is with me or somebody else, because your life is precious and you are worth it.
Thank you so much. This is Gems of Wisdom, and it's been a very special pleasure to have Teresa with us today. Please visit her website at, you want to see your website one more time?
Again, www.Teresa, that's Theresa, Vertrees, that's VERTREES.com.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, and thank you for joining us on Gems of Wisdom. We'll be back next week, every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm Teresa Maron, and I hope your day is beautiful.